hopefully at some point in the future we'll get some... Oh? What are you doing here?
Got some stuff off, mate.
Jeez, you're not allowed here! In this wheelbarrow, it looks... Oh my god, it's solid. Satisfying coming up. Hello everyone, welcome to Alfie's Agriculture, and as I'm sure you can tell, the quality of the video is not up to the standard that we've recently been setting. That is because I'm actually recording on my phone today rather than the camera, just because the camera battery is dead and I forgot to charge it. My bad, sorry guys. But it's not that big of a deal anyway, because it's only an update video today. Basically updating you on what we're planning on doing hopefully next week, for next week's video. Do you know what, let me get away from the main road. It's quite loud, the cars love to accelerate really harshly right past the allotment. So anyway, as I spoke to you guys last week about this area right here in front of the potting shed, I'm planning to turn into a polytunnel thing. So I've actually got some materials. So I got these two posts and some spikes. I know it's very dark in here, sorry about that. Some post spikes. So they'll be going in just here where this tree is, and over there near where the water butt is, to then meet up to these two existing posts that are already there. And that will basically form the main frame of the greenhouse, polyhouse thing. And then I've also got, let me just turn the camera around. I've also got this, which is, there you go, you can see that kind of, the polytunnel material, which has got a door and some windows built into it, and it's an arch shape like this. So I'm hoping once I build this part, I can just put like a beam across there, like that, and then a beam across here like that, and then it will just fit over the whole lot. But I'm sure it won't, and it will be a nightmare to actually install properly, and I should have just bought the frame that goes with it, which probably would have been cheaper anyway and easier, but we like to overcomplicate things here at Alfie's Agriculture. As per tradition, we want to make it as non-cost effective and just non-effective as possible, because that's where the fun lies, isn't it? But yeah, it is also quite late. Well, it's not actually late, it's only 4 PM, so it's not late at all. It's just that it's winter time, so it's quite dark. So it'll probably be low light mode. Looks okay on the phone. Samsung quality, what can I say? If you're an iPhone user, don't start hating in the comments. But anyway, yeah, we can get a poly house there, and then maybe we can replace the material on top of the potting shed, and then that will be like another poly house basically, because this front netting area will be covered up by the new poly house in front of it. It will only be this door, which I can just get a bit of plastic and staple on, and then the whole thing's like insulated, you know what I mean, like greenhouse effect. And then we've got more space to just put seed trays and whatever to start growing, and they'll be warmer in there. Let's go and have a cheeky look at Kian's allotment. So I know from watching his video, if you guys haven't watched it, go and watch that before we continue. But I know that he's cleared behind his polytunnel. Oh yeah, look at this. Damn, he's done a good job. Fair enough to him. So I think this is what he's planning on doing. His shed that he's going to build is going to go here. I said that he should build it up against this fence, because this fence is, I mean, it moves, but it's solid, like it's in the ground. So he could just build it up against that, or build it, you know, into this, because he's trying to do a pallet shed, I believe. So this is already pallets here. So it's like, you know, might as well just integrate it into this. So it's already started at that point. But yeah, his pile is ever growing, the bonfire pile. But we'll clear out all the plastic, which I'm sure he's going to get around to before he lights it. And he's also done some clearing over here, where we did the bush clearing a few weeks ago. Oh! I've just realised, in this, is that? In this wheelbarrow, it looks, oh my god, it's solid. That's how cold it is. We have a solid, oh, yeah, it broke. Damn. Get that bit of ice though. Oh, is this not the most satisfying thing to do? You ready? Oh, and it just broke. Get a bigger bit. Here we go. Satisfying coming up. Oh, was that not great? One more time, one more time. Yeah, that is the most satisfying thing. That's for the boys. For the boys, that one. If you're a guy, you know how satisfying that is. Maybe even a girl. Some girls would like that. So yeah, anyway, Kian's cleared this area next to the polytunnel. And he's also made a massive pile of all the wood chip, which is very much broken down. It's getting close to being used for compost, basically. Someone did recommend to him to not use this stuff as compost, which is completely understandable. I get what they're saying, but to be honest, my standards aren't that high. I'd just use it anyway. Yeah, it'd grow some weeds, just pick the weeds out. But then again, I do complain about the weeds in the beds all the time, so don't really take my advice for it. I'm not a master gardener by any sort. But yeah, Kian's doing great on his plot. If you haven't been keeping up with his videos, I definitely do suggest doing that, because, you know, it's like 2 perspectives of 2 allotments. And thank you all for the love that you've been sending my mother as well, in terms of encouragement for starting her own videos. I don't actually think she's aware that I mentioned that, because I don't think she's watched last week's video yet. So she wouldn't have also read the comments, but one day she'll read it and be surprised. She'll be like, oh damn, okay. Didn't realise there was this much encouragement for it. So hopefully at some point in the future we'll get some... Oh, look who's just pulled up. That is Kian's cultivating in the flesh. Let's go and see what he's doing here. What are you doing here?
Got some stuff off, mate.
Jeez, you're not allowed here.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Oh, it's so warm in here. Oh, that's nice. Sorry, I just had a quick catch up with Kian there, and it's gotten very dark very quickly. It's only been like 5 minutes. So anyway, I'm going to have to wrap this thing up, because otherwise you're just going to be looking at a back screen. It's basically a podcast at that point. So yeah, anyway, hopefully next week this will be done. I've just spoke to Kian, and this weekend we're both going to have some time free. So we're both going to come down here at the same time, and I'm going to do this, and if I need his help, he'll be here to just help me hold something up whilst I screw it together or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll be next week's video. Who knows, it might be that I get here and I realise that there is absolutely nothing I can do to build this thing, and I delay it. But we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? But yeah, we can hope and pray that it comes around next week. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. This has been a very short one, I'm aware. Sorry about that, but be excited for next week's video. It should be a fun one, doing some construction after a while, and then once that's built, we can do some planting. Well, not planting, sowing. Sowing? Yeah, sowing seeds, isn't it? Yeah, like little pepper seedlings. No, I don't think it's that soon. Maybe like in a month or 2, I think we start seeding them. We'll see. I'll have to search it up. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. And if you want to support the channel, you can always head to the Amazon wishlist in the description. If you were thinking of it, there is one thing that I think we need quite a lot recently. Well, there's 2 things actually. There's the plastic that we can use to cover the corn potting shed, and then there's also weed membrane. They're the 2 things that would be most useful recently, I think. So if you are considering that, those are the 2 that would be best. And thank you very much for that. But I'll leave you guys with this, and I'll see you guys next week. See you later. Goodbye.